What's up, y'all? It's your girl and I'm back for another video. It's late as hell. It's like 11 o'clock. All the kids are asleep. I'm gonna try to whisper because the baby's in the bed back there sleeping and Junebug's in his bed sleeping, and like I said, it's late as hell. But I wanted to get this video out, and I want this to be a very quick video. Well, as quick as I can make it video. As you can see, I got my nightgown on. I'm gonna go to bed after this, but I wanted to come by and just give you guys, and I can just talk to y'all, just a real mama spill. Part of me was like, don't even say it, don't even address it, let people ask questions and figure it out for themselves. And a part of me was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna say what the fuck I want to say, because one, it'll help me feel better saying it, and two, it's just something that needs to be motherfucking said. Okay, it just needs to be said. So here we go. Let me start off by saying, if you are new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button to get more from your girl, and hit that like button, and be sure to turn on your post notifications. Okay, some of you already know that my video comments have been disabled on my entire channel. YouTube is going through some things right now and purging all of their comments of family channels and kid channels because of possible malicious or predatory comments. So I apologize, guys, but you won't be able to tell me, you guys won't be able to sound off in the comments below right now. We're working on it. Hopefully YouTube gets this cleared out and figured out and back up and running as normal ASAP. Until then, I figured that I would probably just go live every other day, as long as it's feasible for my schedule and I can squeeze it in. Y'all know how that is. Sometimes being a mom, it's just crazy. You can't get it in as you think you can. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to definitely do that so we can have us still open up the floor for conversation. I figured out that's the only way I can have comments from you guys allowed. After those videos are saved, I realized that the comments stay open only on my live videos right now. I know the title of this video is kind of like, oh my God, girl, what's going on? But I want you guys to understand that this is not necessarily forever, and this is not necessarily like meaning we're gonna go get a divorce, and this is most definitely not for views. But I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on so that you guys kind of get the aspect when you're looking at the vlogs, because I'm planning on posting frequently this month. So there will be questions, so I'm just trying to answer those questions now by addressing the eventual elephant in the room, so to speak. I'm gonna make this as quick as possible and as short as possible and as detailed as possible all at the same time. Y'all know I'm about to be 30 next year, okay? And I have enjoyed my 20s. It's been a lot of learning, a lot of growing, and a lot of finding myself. I still think I have a lot of growing and learning to do. I'm not perfect. I'm not the woman that I definitely want to be yet. I am on my way, but you know, I have some work to put in. As far as relationships and just my own personal self goals. Okay. I have been married for 2 years. I have been with my husband for 4 years, and I love him. We have 2 beautiful children together. We have stepchildren together on my side, his side. I love all the kids that are involved, and I know he loves all the kids that are involved. But personally, I just feel like right now we're not seeing eye to eye, and there's a lot of different little things that go into it, and it just adds up over time. I've been feeling like this for a while, quite frankly, and I am a talker. I'm a Leo. I'm very dominant. I'm very straight at your chest, whether you want to hear it or not. I'm very vocal, so if I have a problem, or if I see something is changing, or if I feel there's not enough in one area or another, I am not shy. I'm going to speak up about it. Now, you can take that for what you want to take it for. You can take that as a positive or negative. You can take that as bitching or not. I feel like, my bad, y'all, I'm standing in my bathtub, but this is the best lighting, and I got to get this done. But I feel like communication on my part has been there. I feel like communication on his part has been completely lacking. when the kids know you up, they try to wake up. Where was I at? I feel like the communication has been completely lacking. And although I trust my husband, we've had some issues with trust in the past, and we've had some rockiness. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I did a complete video in regards to our past troubles and things like that about a year ago, maybe longer now, and that's on my channel. I'll link it either in the description box or somewhere above, but you can go back and kind of catch up if you don't already know. And this was years ago, but as a woman, like I said, I'm still changing, and I know you have to forgive and move on and heal and grow, and yeah, I know all that, but it's still unrealistic to think that people just don't have a soft spot or a sore spot from the time before or from whenever before, and or still have that question mark when certain things happen or don't happen, or when we start going back to where we were before or whatever. I didn't stop and say, hold on, that's not okay. I don't appreciate that, because I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt for the longest, because I didn't want to be a bitch. I didn't want to be bitchy. I didn't want to be that girl that I know we can all be. You know what I'm saying? Sneaky and sly, looking through your phone. You know what I mean? And just, I didn't want to be all that. So I let a lot of things go, and so I couldn't let it go anymore. And then it blew up in my face. But I also didn't set, at that point in time, this is before we were married, I'd never set the standard for what I expected from him. The standard has fucking been set now. But I still go through a little bit of doubt sometimes. And I feel like that's natural and normal for women. I don't think it's so much so where he's still doing the same things he was in the past. But I still think it's enough for me to be like, if you're not going to meet me halfway on what my expectations are, then that is a deal breaker for me. And sometimes you need to know. And like I said, I love my husband, and I take our marriage very seriously. But you have to understand, like, what you are willing to take as a woman and accept, and what you're not. And at this point in time, there's some things that are going on between me and him that I'm just unwilling to accept. Because sometimes you gotta put your makeup on, you know what I mean, in the middle of the night with a glass of wine. I remember, you a bad bitch. I was looking like a bum all day today. I've been moving furniture around, cleaning, spring cleaning, whatever you want to call it. And I've just been looking like a bum and feeling like a bum. And you know what? When you're having nigga troubles, I know it sounds fucked up, but when you're having nigga troubles, or man troubles, don't have to be a nigga, but when you're having man troubles and you look like you feel, you're just like, ugh, you can't even think straight. When you take you a bubble bath, right? And you wash the stress away, and you put your hair in a unit or do something nice with your hair, and you put your little makeup on, you put your little lipstick on, right? And then you look in the mirror, you like, damn, the fuck? You wanna act stupid? Okay. Fuck around, might get replaced. I'm not saying that's my mission, or that should be y'all's mission, but what I'm saying is sometimes you have to remember who the fuck you are, who the fuck I am. That's what I did tonight. I just pulled it together, because I was like, I was going through my makeup with the girls earlier and giving them some of my palettes and my lip glosses and stuff that I don't use, and I'm like, these palettes are fire. Like, I never use them anymore. Why? I don't do my makeup like that anymore. When I do, it's like the same palette, the same 2 eyeshadows. Why? I'm fire. Use your shit, you know what I mean? So anyway, I just feel like I was in a slump, and I feel like I didn't even know I was in a slump. So anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Like I said, I'll say it one more time. I'll say it yet again. I love my husband. I really do, okay? And I'm not saying we're getting divorced, and I'm not saying we're gonna be apart forever. But what I'm saying is I have to set a standard for what I'm willing to accept with any man, okay? And actually, honestly, this is with anybody, not just with my husband. This is just, I set standards for myself. Now, I told myself about a year ago that I set standards for people who are going to be in my life, family, friends, and relationships. And if you're toxic or if you can't get with it, then you're going to have to get out. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, and if that means that I have to be by myself, then that's what the fuck it means. Not saying that I don't want to be with my husband, not saying that I don't want to work on our marriage, not saying that none of that, not saying that I don't love my friends or family. It's just saying if you're toxic and I see the signs, I'm no longer gonna choose you over me, because then at the end of the day, you win and I lose. And I'm all about me winning when it comes to my mental health and emotional health. You see what I'm saying? Okay, I kind of feel like I'm rambling. This video is getting long. I just wanted to come and let you guys know me and my husband are not seeing eye to eye right now. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna start talking about whether or not I saw something in his phone, or whether or not it was because of a bitch, or whether or not it was this or that. All I'm saying is that we're not seeing eye to eye. And I will not allow to be boo-boo the motherfucking fool. Now I know what some of you were thinking. Some of you were like, well, you've got 8 kids. Be lucky that anybody wanted to be with you. Be lucky that anybody wanted to be with you. I guess when I met him, I only had 6. Be lucky that he wanted to be with you with 6 kids. Blah, 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 blah. Let me just tell you guys this. He wasn't the first, and he wouldn't be the last. So all of that, I'm not listening to all that. We need to stop trying to settle for what society makes us think that's all we deserve, or that's all we can get. Stand up for yourself, sis. But I just had to put that in there and say, don't come at me with that. I know y'all can't drop comments, and this is probably for the best in this scenario, but don't come at me with the, oh, well, you better be glad. I don't give a fuck. I would rather be by myself than to accept a dog ass nigga. And I'm not saying my husband's a dog ass nigga, and I'm not saying anything like that, but what I'm saying is I'm not gonna accept subpar relationships, subpar quality in a partner, because I feel like that's all I could ever get. Well, if I can't ever get a good man or a quality relationship, then damn it, I'll just wait for another 30 years until they start pumping men out of a fucking factory and you can build a clone or some shit, okay? I'll be first in line for that. But until then, don't tell me that I gotta settle, because Chrissy don't ever settle, okay? For less. Never. I never have, I never will, okay? So he's been gone for, I don't know, 2 weeks. And he went back home for other reasons, but while he was there, some things happened and we kind of fell out. And ultimatums were given, conversations were had, and at this point in time, he can stay where he's at. And if I start to see things change, attitudes change, and conversations change, then he is more than welcome to come back here. Am I gonna go run down to the courthouse and file for a divorce? No. Am I saying, well, fuck this motherfucker, I'm gonna go just do me? No. I'm still a married woman. I'm still very much in love with my husband. But if things don't work out, well, I'm still gonna be a bad bitch, okay? Him being gone has been the hardest 2 weeks, like, since before I knew him. Because before I knew him, I did this shit all the time. I piled all the kids in the car, and we made a million trips back and forth during the day for the kids who went to school, and then to the grocery store, and then to doctor's appointments, and wherever else that we needed to go. I was used to that, and I'm so tired now. I'm like, do I have to take everybody? I'm so tired. Like, everything is such a task and so hard, and it's like, man, I really miss having those extra hands and that extra help watching the baby or watching Juma. Now I gotta drag everybody with me at 6 o'clock in the morning and in the afternoon, and we have to do things. It's just so difficult. It's definitely an adjustment. It's hard. I'm not happy about it. But I'm strong. We are, as women, are strong, and I will get through it. And I would rather trade that in my sanity in than to be in an unhappy position in my relationship. I know some of you guys are gonna ask some questions. I feel like I'm sweating. I know you guys are gonna ask questions about like what steps I went about before we kind of like jumped to this conclusion. And to be quite honest, it's been a long time coming. We both have been kind of just existing lately. And I would offer to do other things, but for the most part, I feel like he's just not, he's one of those types of people that doesn't want to bring other outside people into the relationship, I mean, it's just all kinds of different things. I know people are going to say church, people are going to say therapy, people are going to say, I have mentioned all those different avenues, and every time it's like, no, I don't want to bring them in. So it's just like, you know, fine. But if you can't get it together on your end, and I'm the only one over here working overtime, double overtime, I'm doing the kids, I'm doing the household, I'm doing so much over here, you're gonna have to meet me halfway as far as, you know, relationship. I mean, I just can't be over here, you know, weighed down with the world and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I mean, to each his own. Just understand that when you watch this video, I know some people are going to be like, go to counseling, go to church, do that, do this. Those options are not for everybody, and sometimes people aren't open to those. I don't mind those options, because I'm a talker and I'm more outgoing and more open to be like that. He is the complete opposite of that. So those aren't options that he would be willing to do. Sometimes things that these men go through aren't things that we can help them with. And also, ladies, let me just add, some of these things that these men go through are things that are derived from their childhood and the way that they were raised. And this could be a whole nother video. We can get into this later. I don't want to seem like I'm talking bad about his mom, because I don't have a problem with her, but there's a lot of ways that he was raised that is unfucking realistic to expect from any woman, except for your mama, because your mama feels like she owes you something, except for me, because I'm not going to raise my sons like that. But long story short, a lot of the way that he was raised kind of still, I feel like, is in his mind today. And it's like, wake up, boo-boo, it's 2019. We not on that shit. Like, nah. Like, nah. Honestly, guys, that's a lot of why I've been MIA lately, because I've just been trying to get my mind mentally together. Like, I felt like I didn't cry, and I wasn't like screaming mad. I was just like, you know what, I'm almost 30, and at this point in my life, I don't have time to do a lot of the things that I did in my early 20s, or I don't have a lot of time to waste like I did in my early 20s. And like I said earlier, I know myself a lot more now, so I know what I'm willing to accept and I know what I'm not willing to accept, and I know when I'm being fucked with or lied to or, you know, just pacified. And I just don't have time for that. I need you to bring your A game and your real game, or don't bring nothing at all. And I can sit up here and play with myself. Okay, that sounded kind of nasty, but I'm in that shit too. Like, okay, less troubles. I was trying to make that tie in together, but it just went a whole nother way. But this is late night talk with Chrissy. So, but honestly, you know what? Do I miss him? Yes. Am I sad to a certain extent? Yes. Do I miss having him here and like sleeping in the same bed and having help with the kids and being able to like talk and watch our shows that we watch together? Fuck yes, I do. We do still talk every fucking day. I talk to him every day. I call him, I text him, and stuff mostly about the kids. We haven't been talking about us a lot lately. It's just been about the girl, you know, about the kids and what they're doing. Blaze just started rockstar walking, and I've been sending him videos and stuff. And so we've been talking about the basics right now, and that's about it. And that's okay. If you don't see hubby, or if you see a lot more of like the baby with me in the mornings and stuff, that's things that you guys don't normally see when I'm out and about shopping and stuff, then that's why, because I will have the little ones with me. which is fine. Like, I love my babies. They can come with me wherever. Does it slow me down? Yes. Is it stressful? Fuck yes. But we gonna still do what we do. The party don't stop. Okay? It's gonna keep going. The show don't stop. All right, I feel like this has gotten like really long. I'm sweating, my titties are sweating, my feet are hurting because I'm standing in the bathtub. Don't judge me. You do what you gotta do to get the shot, okay? Whew. Weave is so hot. Weave is just so hot. It's okay to fall off every once in a while. Couples separate. Couples do get back together. It ain't nothing. So like I said, this ain't for views. This ain't for clicks, even though I know y'all gonna be click, 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 because y'all nosy. It's okay, I'm nosy too. I will click too. But right now, he's not here. He's not in this state. Okay, y'all, I'm tired. I'm done. I have to get up early and get the kids to school. It's Sunday night. So yeah, I'm glutton for punishment. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna finish this last little bit of wine. I'm gonna edit this vlog and I'm gonna get this shit up for you tomorrow morning. So I love y'all. If you made it to the end of this vlog, you are the real MVP. Again, I apologize you won't be able to leave any comments down below, whether positive or negative. I love you too, boo. And I'll see y'all in the next live stream.